Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over what's in the bag. I'm going to show you guys what I've been playing with for this summer. Um, it's nothing super special, but I do enjoy them a lot, and I'll give you some of the ups and downs of each one of the clubs. So I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so we're going to start out with the driver. I got this little head cover. I've had it since I was a kid. I don't know where it came from, but um, so I like it. It says lucky on it, which is what I need. I need a lot of luck when I'm hitting the driver. Um, but I've got the Cobra Speed Zone Extreme. The Extreme version is the little bit more forgiving version. It's not quite as hot off the face, but it still gets good distance. If you are looking for more of a distance driver, the normal Speed Zone is probably the way to go. This one is a little bit older. I got it off of secondswing.com. I got it on average condition and it came in flawless. Like there was no scratches, no scuffs, no nothing. The one thing I really like about it is the face on it. It's got the infinity face. You can see a couple of golf ball marks on there. It was hitting it in the heel a little bit, but I really like this driver. Feels great, sounds great. Gets good enough distance for me, and it's forgiving off the tee, which is what I really need. So that's my driver. Next up, we're going to get into the 3-wood. I just have the normal head cover for it, the Cobra Rad Speed. I got this 3-wood because it was a little bit cheaper than some of the other options. I was definitely going for something where I could budget it and put it in the bag and still look good, perform well. One thing I really like about this, it also has that infinity face that the driver does. However, this face is pretty shallow. I feel like I can get the ball off the ground really easily with this club. I've always had problems with fairway woods off the deck in the past. I know that's what they're supposed to be used for, but for the majority of the time I was using 3-woods off the tee, just on tighter fairways. But this one has been great for off the fairway for me, going into long par fives. I hit this one probably about 250 ish, 250 to 260. It's a little bit more in the forgiving side. I have it cranked up to 15.5 degrees of loft to close the toe down a little bit. I play fade a little bit too hard sometimes, so the little bit of the toe being closed helps me out a lot. But this has been a good club for me. I just got it this year, along with my driver, excuse me, and I'm really enjoying it so far. All right, next up, these are my babies. These are my irons, Mizuno JPX 921 Hot Metal. If these ain't the sexiest things you've ever seen. They look great. They perform well. They feel amazing off the face. They're hot off the face, got good ball speed. They're somewhat forgiving. They're not the most forgiving, but they do well enough for me. I do decent with ball striking, but that's something that I'm really working on, and these clubs definitely reward you when you hit the ball well. So one thing that I know about Mizuno's is that they have a very sensitive feel. They feel great when you hit them in the middle, but when I hit these thin, which is kind of what my tendency is, I'm a taller player, so I tend to hit a lot of my irons thin if I miss, and I can definitely tell when I'm hitting them thin, which is actually really good for me because it helps me on my next shot to make sure that I'm keeping my weight transfer going forward. I'm making sure all my mechanics are correct. So I really like these so far. I have the Project X LZ shaft in them. It's the 6.0, so the stiff to, I think it's stiff to extra stiff. It's somewhere in there. 120 gram shaft. I have a fairly higher swing speed, so I like having the heavier shaft. Kind of helps me time up some of these shots a little bit better. And then I have the MCC Align Golf Pride grips in them. They feel great. Like I said, I've been enjoying those irons so much. I have the 5 through the pitching wedge. I play a little bit stronger loft, so it's like a 4.5 actually. but I play the 5 through the pitching wedge, and they feel amazing. I have confidence throughout the bag with those, so I've been definitely enjoying those. All right, next up is my wedges. So I have kind of a mixed bag of wedges. I got some last year, then ended up kind of changing since I got my new irons. I kind of changed my gapping a little bit, so I ended up needing another wedge. So I have a mismatched wedge set, but it works out okay for me. So for my 48 degree, I have a TaylorMade Mill Grind 2 with the rusted face. I don't know if you can see that. I really like this wedge. It feels great. It spins pretty well. They're a little bit older. I think I need to replace my wedges pretty soon. They're not spinning as much as I would like them to, but they definitely stop on the greens. So yeah, they spin well. They feel good. I have the Dynamic Gold Tour Issue shaft in there. And so yeah, they feel great. I have a lot of confidence in my full wedge shots. Around the greens gets a little bit iffy sometimes, but I've been working on that. So then in my 52, 56, and 60 degree, I have the TaylorMade Mill Grind, the original. Doesn't have the rusted face, but they still spin okay. I use the 52 mainly for just full shots. 56 I use for mostly around the green. I'm a pretty straightforward wedge player. I don't like doing a bunch of open in the face all over the place. I'm not like that. I'm pretty straightforward. And then my 60 degree has a lot of bounce relief on the heel, so I can really open the face if I need to. If I have to get a flop shot over a bunker, or there's an elevated green, I need to get the ball up in the air and get it to stop. The 60 degree has a lot of relief, so I can open up the face. So I usually just use the 60 for those purposes. I'm not trying to just do straightforward pitches with the 60. And I never hit full shots with the 60. So those are my wedges. And then finally for my putter, I have the Odyssey 2-ball. The Odyssey O-Works 2-ball, I believe it is. I have the Super Stroke grip on it. I think they call it the Flatzo. It's got the flat front on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it really fits my hand well. I use the claw style grip when I'm putting, and I really like the flat front for the claw style. But the 2-ball I found has helped me out a little bit more than having a line on the back of a putter. That's what I used to have. Sometimes I felt like I wasn't rolling the ball quite right. It just wasn't fitting my eye well. So I tried going to the 2-ball, and it's been working out pretty well. My putting, especially my pace, has improved, and I think that might be because I'm not so focused on getting the putter straight forward and straight back, because I can focus more on the pace of each putt. So I've really been enjoying that one. It feels good off the face, feels soft. Which is something I really like around the greens. So it's a nice soft feel. And so that's been working out well for me. And then finally, last but not least, I have the golf ball that I'm using. I've kind of tried around a lot of golf balls. I was using TP5s, then the Pro V1, Pro V1X, and then I stumbled across the Bridgestone. So I've been using the Bridgestone for a little while. I love them. They spin very well around the greens. Can hit nice, delicate shots with them and expect that they're going to stop on the green. But they also are pretty long off the tee. They're not the longest that I've ever hit, but they're pretty long off the tee. I found that whatever their dimple pattern does, it is definitely different from a lot of other golf balls that I've seen, but their dimple pattern does wonders when hitting in wind. So there's a lot of wind where I play. And I've noticed that when you strike the ball well, wind has almost no effect on the golf ball, which is a huge factor for me. I've definitely been enjoying these golf balls. They feel great putting. They're soft. They've been spinning a lot, and they feel good off the tee. So all around, I've really been enjoying them. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that What's in the Bag. If you did, you can go ahead and hit like and subscribe. That'd be great. Um, they've been working out well for me. My clubs have this year. I really enjoy some of the new advancements in technology, and I think that you guys will too if you go and try out a couple things. I got like half fit for my clubs. I got somewhat of a lie angle fit. I got the length of my clubs was a big thing. That's one of the main reasons why I bought new ones, because my old ones were too short. I'm 6'6". I need very long clubs. But I hope that you guys have a chance to try out some of these new clubs and see what they can do for you. And thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.